l'Académie Chap, Éducation Plus, du cours de la 6e au terminale, en podcast.
Theme 5, Development. Text, Governance and Capacity Building. Africa's history over the last 50 years has been blighted by some areas of weakness. These have been, among others, the lack of accountability, how well a state answers to its people. Improving accountability is the job of African leaders. They can do that by broadening the participation of ordinary people in government processes, in part by strengthening institutions like parliaments, local authorities, trade unions, the justice system and the media. Donors can help with this. They can also help building accountable budgetary processes, so that the people of Africa can see how money is raised and where it is going. That kind of transparency can help combat corruption, which African governments must root out. Developed nations can help in this too. Money and states' assets stolen from the people of Africa by corrupt leaders must be repatriated. Foreign banks must be obliged by law to inform on suspicious accounts. Those who give bribes should dealt with too, and foreign companies involved in oil, minerals and other extractive industries must make their payments much more open to public scrutiny. Tony Blair, Prime Minister of Britain, Stay tuned, Final Class, page 97. Part 1. Comprehension questions. Answer the following questions. A. How can African leaders improve accountability? B. Why is it important to improve accountability? C. What can transparency help to achieve? D. List 3 measures developed countries can carry out to eliminate corruption in Africa. State. E. Why do you think extractive industries must make their payment much more open to public scrutiny? Part 2. Write out the meaning of words in context. A. Africa's history over the last 50 years has been blighted by some areas of weakness. 1. Improved. 2. Damage. 3. Created. B. They can do that by broadening the participation of ordinary people in government processes. 1. Opening. 2. Providing. 3. Expending. C. The people of Africa can see how money is raised and where it is going. 1. Perceive. 2. Look at. 3. Understand. D. Foreign banks must be obliged by law to inform on suspicions account. 1. To speak about. 2. Warn. 3. Provide information of wrongdoing. E. The public and the private sectors need to work together to create a climate which unleashes the entrepreneurship of the peoples of Africa. 1. Promotes. 2. Frees. 3. Brides. Brainstorming. Before you read the text, list 5 important areas which need major reform to make Africa a better continent. Students give the list of areas which need reform. Part 3. Vocabulary. To blighted, to damage something severely. Weakness, lack of strength or determination. Accountability, responsible to somebody or something. To broaden, to make something wide, or become wide. Budgetary processes, legal proceeding or plan for allocating resources. To root out, to eradicate something. Assets, the property of person, organization or state that can be taken by law for the settlement of debts. To repatriate, to send back money. To involve, implicate someone. To bribe, to give somebody money or some other incentive to do something, especially something illegal or dishonest. To bribe, to corrupt, bribery, corruption, kickback. Scrutiny, close, careful, inspection, careful study or surveillance. Part 1. Answer. Comprehension questions. A. African leaders can improve accountability by broadening the participation of ordinary people in government processes, in part by strengthening institutions like parliaments, local authorities, trades unions, the justice system and the media. It can help combat corruption, which African governments must root out. B. It is important to improve accountability because it strengthens the confidence of people in their government. D. They can help to build accountable budgetary processes. Repatriate money and state assets stolen from the people of Africa by corrupt leaders. Foreign banks must be obliged by laws to inform on suspicious accounts. They must make their payments much more open to public scrutiny to combat corruption. Part 2. Answer. Write out the meaning of words in context. E2, B3, E3, D3, E2.
Sixième en terminale, podcast, académie, chat, éducation, plus des cours de la sixième en terminale, podcast.